Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good and stuff here. Pretty good and stuff here. So I've got 5 frickin' minutes. Basically, well, a few more than that. I got about an hour or so, maybe, before my funeral is to arrive here today. So what we're going to do, what we're going to do is lubricate these bearings on the trailer. And they're the Easy Lube or whatever they call them. What are these ones called? I don't know, I can't quite see. Lippert components, whatever that means. But what we got to do, I've watched a few videos how they do this, and what they're doing is jacking the trailer up just to get the tire off the ground, and putting their grease fitting on the grease zerk there, and then spinning the tire as they're pumping it. So I guess that distributes it all through both the bearings, and then it'll squirt out the front side, and then we'll scrape out any cruddy crap that comes out. So I guess we'll start with this side first. I don't exactly know how much. Looks like there's a bit of weight on this. Yeah, I got the lock on the other side, so what we'll have to do is we'll leave it locked, jack this side up, and we'll get grease in her and spinning her as we're greasing her. I gotta load the grease gun yet too. And what we'll do then is leave the other side locked, do both of these tires, both of these axles, and then we'll take the lock off the other side, put it on this side, and do the other side. So we got to get a jack. I'm going to put you on my little tripod here, little guy, just on the ground, and we'll get jacking her up. Okay, well, here's hoping she don't roll anywhere. I do have the chalk on the back wheel, so, and the big lock on the other side. Need to get her up where she'll spin. I don't have to get her like miles in the air. That's probably good there, actually. We'll spin. That is good. Okay, so I would like to check the brakes on these two, but I think I am going to haul it down to the garage. One little spot might be a little bit of rust in there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna haul it down to the garage and do it down there at the garage. So doesn't look like these have ever been greased. Now this is a 2010 trailer, but you can see in there, I think that's never been greased before. So she's probably a good thing that we're doing it, because I don't think it's had. You almost see like a layer of grease in there. I don't think she's had a lot of miles put on her. This was bought at the park we bought it at originally, and the people just parked it right there. So the most driving it ever probably had was going to the actual park from manufacturer. So anyways, we got to load our grease gun first. And I got like a pistol one so I can squeeze it as I'm turning it. Should work pretty good. But yeah, it doesn't look like these have been done. So, but basically what you want to do is you want to see the grease coming out the front side here, and then any of the old crap you just kind of scoop her out. But I guess you could take this cap off too, but I don't think I'm going to. But I can't tell now, and that there's like a little bead of stuff. Looks like it was just starting to come out. I'm not too sure if they just did that when we bought it, or if that's still factory stuff. So anyways, let's load up a grease gun here. Okay, so I got one of these already, but I didn't really want to mix the greases inside of the other one and stuff I use for the tractor. I keep one of these on the big tractor, full of like it's probably okay to use it on the trailer too, but I thought no, better not. So okay, hang on, just give me a sec. I got it all out of the box here, and kind kind of, this one actually didn't come with the hard one. I kind of would have preferred a hard, you know, one over the flex hose here, but I guess you can always buy them. So we'll just give this a little snug up here. Oh, it's not gonna fit. My little wrench doesn't fit. It's all right. Snugged. Okay. So you're in the shot, sort of, kind of, yeah. Okay. Oh, that's tight. Okay, we'll pull the top off first. Now, I don't know if there's a myth or whatever with grease guns. Some people I've seen, they'll put their tube in and they just kind of let that thing sit there, this, as it pushes in. I usually push it right in. And maybe I'm not doing it right, but that's weird. I don't remember this big rubber on the other one. I guess that's what seals it. So, anyways, let's get it loaded. So this is made by Shell Gas Company. Radius Premium Multi-Purpose Extreme Pressure Grease. I got this from the auto parts store. This is what he sells, apparently. Now, the other stuff I use for the tractor is extreme pressure too, so it probably would have worked, but it's red. Apparently this is good for, well, it should say on here, product classification and specifications, whatever all these numbers are, I don't know. But anyways, so that just goes in. You gotta remember, you pull this little rip top cap off here. If you don't, you'll be like, why is this stupid thing not working? And I've had that happen before, and I ended up figuring out, oh crap, I didn't take the thing off. Oops. So, some people that I've seen, they'll just kind of leave that thing like there. I can't remember now. I'm gonna try leaving it there and see what happens. See that pushes in. I usually push mine in so it's not kind of in the way, but anyways, so start pumping her. She's on volume right now, so better tighten that grease zerk on there. Oh, she's getting pressure. She is, whoop, good. And we got some on the trailer. Okay, so that's good. So everything looks fairly clean in there. I just have to grab a couple little popsicle sticks. Hang on a sec here. Alright, not exactly up good and high here, but this is the best I can do with the tripod today I got. The other tripod will get you up too high, so... Oh, I hate these when they're new. They're so tight. There we go. At least you know it's not going to come off. Okay, so we're in volume right now. So I am pumping. I know you can't kind of quite see that part, but I want to kind of see the bead coming out, which I have not seen yet. It's not all just going out the back door. Wow, I've pumped a lot into this. I'm on volume too. This one you can change from volume to pressure. Okay, what is going on here? Now I'm a little concerned. I can't tell if it's puking out the back, but it shouldn't be. It should redirect itself right out the front. Huh. Gee, that up by now I would have seen it coming out. It's not going to be a whole bloody tube per thing, I hope. Oh, there we go, finally. She's starting to puke out. I might have to go get some more grease. Okay, let's, now how the heck is there? Let's try to keep that out of the dirt. And we've got a little popsicle stick here now we're going to. So there's some of the old crap, right? I want to get all that kind of out of there. I'm gonna have to sit down beside you here. Try to get all that old crud out of there because it's got some of the, you know, stuff it's already been spun lots, and you do get, you know, wear. Now it probably would have been easier just to pop these caps off, but you know, it's alright. You really don't have to, you really don't have to. That probably would have been easier, but hey, there we go. So I am thinking now that this has not been done since factory. You might think it's wasting grease, which yeah, it probably is a little bit. But I'd rather waste a bit of grease than be stranded out in the middle of nowhere. Thinking, crap, if I had greased those a little more, we wouldn't be stranded in the middle of nowhere. At least you got somewhere to stay. You can just open the door and have a sleep. Cook your dinner, whatever. So we're kind of getting a little redder looking now. It's starting to smell a little better too, like not that nasty greasy smell. It's starting to smell like new greasy smell. So yeah, I kind of don't think these have been done since factory installation. But then again, there isn't really many miles on it, right? So we're gonna do it once more here. And then we'll check her and see how the color's looking now. I think we're almost there though. Yeah, I can see that more of the red color now, right? It's a little bit dirty yet, but it's a lot better than she was. So that's a little better, but yeah, you do waste a lot of grease, but it's good peace of mind to know that you've got some nice clean stuff in there, right? So yeah, you can see the better of the red color now. So that would suck, because I know some greases are like the color of that dirty stuff that come out, and I can just imagine how that would suck, trying to figure out, wow, is this new stuff or is this not new stuff? Is this new stuff or is this crap? So it's not too bad. Now if you look down on the paper here, you can see the color differences. So there's where we started. This is kind of the stuff we just wiped out. It's a little bit more reddy color, right? So, yeah, sorry, I wish I could get you a little higher. I'm sure if I looked around I could find you a chunk of wood. Don't fall in the grease. Find you a chunk of wood or something to sit on here, but I think you guys are probably getting the general idea here. Okay, that should be good for this wheel anyways. We'll just have a look at the... Oh yeah, that's good now. Okay, I'm just going to leave that in there. Alright, so that wheel's good. Good, good. We'll recap them. And we will chalk the front here after we get it down, and then we'll move to the back tire. Okay, we got you up a little higher. We found a little block of something there to raise you up a little bit. So, that's an awful noise. So everything's not looking really too old in here, like all the nuts are still nutty, nice-ish looking, eh? So, let's see what's going on this one. Looks just about the same. Let's see here if we can get you a good shot. So you can see in there, there's not too much. So we need to pump quite a bit in this one too, I think. It's a good thing I got two tubes of grease. I kind of hope. I was kind of figuring one per side, but so I'm just going to pump until I see it coming out before I start spinning. Now, I don't know if you need to spin or what. All the videos I've seen how to service your Easy Lube bearings where you spun them. Because I guess it kind of works it through the bearings a bit better, right? Holy jumping. Kind of wish there's a little more in these than this, but I guess now there will be. Need air power. I do have one. Actually, I've got, oh no, I'm out of grease already? No, not quite. Oh, that was a good noise. I think. Nope. I might have to go get another tube of grease. I got one left. Now that's kind of the color we should really be getting out, so I probably should have pumped some more through that one. But oh, what are you guys doing? Look, we got visitors. Hi, Chooks. What are you guys finding? Are you looking for worms and stuff? Are ya? Yeah, we love this stuff. We let them, you know, after they've laid their eggs, had some kind of food, you know, and feed them in the morning, and then they lay eggs and stuff. Let them out. Scratch, scratch. Foraging. What are you doing? What are you doing? You want to be dinner tonight? Oh, that's so mean. She didn't like that. Out of here. What are you doing? So the brown one here, I could probably walk right up to and pet. The white one, gone like a rocket. She's very, very skittish. Oh, I got something stuck on me. Don't get into grease here. Hi. Hi. What do you see? See, she's keeping more of a distance. Hey, I'm not getting near that guy. He picks me up. I'm gonna go look under there? Okay, well, we'll keep working. No, stay out of the grease. No. Oh, good, we're starting to squirt out here now. Oh yeah, that's pumping some pretty dirty looking stuff out. Okay, let's start cleaning that now. There's my stick. My stick. Oh crap, that freaking thing just hit the ground. Got all crubby. This is a synthetic grease, I do believe, too. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty crubby looking stuff. You know, if you're gonna put some miles on your trailer, you should keep a little bit, keep a bit of knowledge on what, when to do what, right? So actually, my other trailers should probably be done as well. They have the Easy Lube hubs as well, so I don't think we'll get to that today, but okay. So we'll put some more through her here. So these, this gun in volume, it actually does pump out quite a bit of volume. So the amount of grease I'm putting in here is actually quite significant. I think the gun is just about empty. That's pretty much it. Wow. Crazy stuff. So, come on, you stupid hose, would you just sit and not get all grubby? It's still pretty dirty. But it is coming, I can see the red coming now, so. So what this will be is the bearing wearing out a little. Bearing wear, and you get a bit of dirt in there. It's not, you know, 100% tight, right? So you get some dirt that will travel in there and mix with the grease, and then leave it kind of nasty. Oh, hello again, Missy. Are you coming to see what I'm doing? This is not peanut butter. You don't want to eat this stuff. She's like right beside my leg. All the good stuff's over here, right? Tell your friend to come over and say hi. So I'll try to get as much of this crap out as you can, but if you don't get it all, it's not a big deal. Hi. Hi, chick. Okay. Let's see now if we can get any more out of the gun here. I'll put what we can in. Good deal. Okay. Yep, I think she's out. Dilly, will you do me a favor? In the garage door on the other side of the trailer, there's a tube of grease inside of it. Don't go around this way, around the back. I need some more grease. I don't want to short change it. I can see it's just air coming out here now. That's all it's pumping is air. So that's pretty much beat. Dill. The big door at the back. Huh? The big door at the back. Open the big door at the back of the trailer. No.
Oh.
The trailer. Here. the big door on the back side beside your bed. It's inside there. I think I should have spelt it for him. Anyways, we'll swap grease here. Hang on. Okay, so we got her off. You just want to pull your plunger, let her out, and it pushes out the dewy for you. Pull the dead one out. Yeah, we're empty. So one whole tube of grease between 2 tires. That's crazy. Never been done, I guess. So we might have to go get some more grease, Dilly. What the crap? Man, they don't usually glue the lids on. That one was. Okay, so we'll reload her, pull that out. Put that guy down in the tube. Pull the top off. Grab the top dewy again. Screw the top dewy on. Push the plunger dewy in. And nothing on the end. Primer up again. Get some of the air worked out. Okay, that should be good. I think. I hope. And let's see here now. It's still a little dirty coming out, but it is much better than the gray that was coming out. Really should, go away mosquito, should pull off these caps and clean all that out too, but it doesn't hurt to keep a little extra in there, you know. Helps prevent dirt and stuff from trying to get in there too, right? So I'll just give her one more treatment. And I think she'll be good. Good. I am going to leave her at that. Yuck. Okay, so somewhere I buried the little cap here. There it is. Let's slide that feller back in. Good. Lock on the cap. We're rolling. Sweet. All right, we're going to remove the lock. Whoa. I can get you guys situated somewhere here. Remove the lock, 3/4 inch. And, oh, it's okay, Chuck. That actually really squeezes them together good. Okay, and I'm going to put the lock on the other side. All right, and this side, and flip your switch. And that's sweet. I think that would probably hold better than the brakes actually in the drums. Sweet. That wrench will work on these guys too, for lowering your stabilizer jacks. It's going the right way. You can lower them down and stuff, right? It's kind of cool. This little wrench come with the lock. Now, some of you were mentioning, oh, just put these down to jack her up. You can't actually do that with these. These are only for stabilizing. You can't lift the whole weight of the trailer with these things. They're only really thin steel. And actually, if you have these down and your trailer moves on you, they'll just go and bend up like wherever the trailer was going. She'll bend that direction, right? So They're just meant for stabilization, not for jacking. So you can put a little bit of weight to them, but not too much. Okay, we need to get you guys situated here again, and I'll get her jacked up here. Give me a sec. Okay, let's look at the front one here. See how it's doing. Oh. Should have actually hooked up the truck there and get Dylan to spin it good for me. Then I smashed the brakes on to see if they went, you know, or just kind of went. I mean, that's no test doing that comparing to actually, you know, to actually trying to stop with the weight. That's a huge major difference. Okay, so where did I put my little screwdriver? Must be on the other side still. Try not to cut it. Oh, there's a bit of pressure behind that. That one looks pretty much as dry as the other one, so I am probably definitely going to have to go get another tube of grease. Which kind of sucks. I figured that would be enough. This grease fitting, this Zerk fitting, doesn't even look like it's screwed in all the way. So I'm just going to pump it until I see it coming out, and then I'm going to spin. Oh, maybe I'll spin it a little bit here now. See, that distributes the grease through the bearings a little better. Instead of it just kind of coming through and going through the bearing and coming out, this is actually going to spin it through the bearing. Now, when we bought this trailer, I said to the guys, the brakes are good on the trailer, right? And he's like, oh yeah, they're fine. And I'm like, I'm wondering if they even took them off and check them. Now, it looks to me like someone's had a gun on there, because they're a little bit sort of screwed, right? Usually from factory they wouldn't be like that, so hopefully they've done that. But I would, for my peace of mind, like to take the wheel off and then the drum off and have a look inside, give her maybe a, you know, blast of some compressed air or something. But I'll tell you, these easy lubes, they're sure a lot better than having to do with the old way of taking the whole hub apart, taking the bearings out. You'd wreck a seal on the back of the hub. There's a big grease seal back there. You'd have to wreck that seal to get the bearing out. And then you take the two bearings out, clean them all out, Varsol. Oh, God, it's starting to come out now. You'd have to Varsol it all out. And then repack the bearings, and I used to do them all by hand, which was kind of messy and dirty and crappy feeling. Crappy. Okay, so we'll pump it a little bit more. Then you have to reassemble everything, retorque everything down, and that kind of sucked. Okay, let's grab our stick. No, Mr. Whatever you are, pincher guy, you're not biting me. Make sure our stick is clean. Frickin' earwigs. Go away. This one's actually coming out cleaner, which has got me a little concerned. So there's the new red, that's what we're pulling out. It's got me concerned that this one didn't have hardly anything in it at all. Which, you know, from factory you think they would have filled her. But you know what? I bet you they don't. I bet you from factory they just kind of do her probably 20 pumps done, send her out. They wouldn't fill it till they see her coming out, which is a little bit, you know, kind of not right. Oh, don't break stick, I got one more wheel to do with you. This is coming out sort of kind of cleanish already. So it's not going to take maybe a whole lot more, but I think I'm still going to need another tube. Tubes. So hopefully you can see it right. I guess you can. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure all my other trailers, they have all these nice easy lube axle bearings in them. So you know what, I'm gonna stop that one there. I think that's not looking really too bad. There's a little bit of mung mixed into her, but I think we've definitely squirted all the crap out. Coming out pretty good there now, so yeah, I'm gonna suffice on that one, I think, now. And maybe I'll have enough grease for the last one. No, don't break stick. But when you're towing a 6,900 pound trailer here, dry, without the water tanks filled, which adds probably another 700-800 pounds to it, she should have a pretty good knowledge of what your bearings are doing. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Get this thing wiped off here. We'll slap her back together. And good to go. Okay. Last but not least. Okay, yes, last but not least. Hopefully we got enough grease left over. Good. Looks about the same. It sounds like there's something rubbing inside there. You know what, I just put that on there, but that does not look like it has taken any grease at all. So I think what happened was someone bought this trailer at this trailer park, parked it on a lot there for 4 or 5 years, whatever. I know these people said on the ownership they lived in Oakville, which is about an hour, well, be an hour and 20-30 minutes from Oakville to this trailer park we bought this thing at. So they would have to drive, so they're probably like, oh, that's too much driving. So they put it on commission at for sale at the trailer park there. We Spider bought her, and they said, oh, everything's fine on it. So yeah, it never drove anywhere, but they definitely didn't check the bearings. We could have been driving home and, you know, freaking melt. So yeah, not really super too happy with that. So oh, she's puking out. That's good, because I don't think I got much grease left. Oh, this is some pretty dark stuff coming into this one. I know you guys can't really sort of see there, but I think, oh, I'm out of grease again. Oh, you dirty rat. So, I'm out of grease. That's not terrifically good. But it's coming out pretty clean. My stick is just about broken. It's coming out, I would say, pretty darn good. It's a lot better than, actually it's funny, the other side was dirtier or had more grease installed at factory. Oh, my stick broke. My stick finally broke. I'm actually pretty happy with that, so I think instead of having to go buy another tube of grease, we'll just be settled with that, I think. 'Cause I don't think I'm going to get any more out of this. Out. But I will actually probably go get some more grease and finish that. Yeah, I'm pumping air there now. It's funny. Probably will go get some more grease and to finish that. Just because I want to keep, well, I need to get some more from my other trailers anyway, so I'll probably go get another 300-400 tubes of it or something maybe. I'll just put that back on for now. But I'm going to have a funeral coming in soon, so we'll have to do that. But in the meantime, while we're waiting, I will, got one other thing I got to do here too. So anyways, I had one tank, propane tank, that needed refilled. The other one is still full. So I'm going to replace them back on here now. 30-pound tanks, they're heavy. That one's actually maybe down a little bit, but it's still pretty good. Oh, horrible noise. Okay, so we gotta get that one in there. This can go back up here. We'll crank her down. You might shuffle or not. I might put you just on the trailer here. Lowering device trailer out today, so I can get you to situate here, all right. Oh. Okay, now we can put her back together because I need 2 hands. 2 hands. Make the work light. Stupid solar panel charging my battery. Tied up and messing around with the crap. Get up where I placed ya. Holy jumping. There. That's about it. Right. There, that's better. Okay, so they put these silly caps on for you when you buy or you get them refilled, so I guess they don't blow up in your car or something. So we'll screw the caps back on. Not going to open the tanks, of course, yet. You guys could probably come up here now. Screw the caps on. Make sure they're tightish. Everything's sitting about where she should. Okay, so, oh crap. Totally forgot to show you. But I did get the box screwed down to the frame, the new trailer battery box here, and I'll put it all back in and together when we are ready to move it here, and we'll put the strap back on, which I got just out here. I'm just letting the solar thing charge her for now. It is plugged into the house, but for some reason it doesn't seem to me to be charging. So off the house, so I don't know what's going on with it, but for now we'll just put that back on. Protect the tanks, there we go, ready to rock. So what I'll do is I just unhook the battery thing, the charger thing here, put the panel back inside my box in there, and then put the strap around the battery and ready to go, and hook her up and ready to rock. And then I take that and hook it back up again. You know, it'll charge your battery up through the day. If you're somewhere where you don't have power, which we'll be plugged in, but you know, it helps. So yeah, anyways, I guess I better get going with my funeral here. I'll have to go grab some more grease and finish that job. And there's another job I wanted to do. I don't know if I'll get to it today or not. I want to replace this hood here. I got some of it off already, but I got a new one inside. Comes with the goo and everything for underneath. Probably should get some silicone too. Silicone her back up, but they did include it's like a sticky tapey stuff, like a gummy tapey stuff. So we'll have to maybe switch that, because this one is missing the inside flap dewey. How that would have fallen off if it was just sitting in the park, I have no idea, but I guess it did. So anyways, yeah, should be good. I better go to that funeral. All right, went and got a whole case of grease. There's how many's in there? 8, 12, 10. 10, 14 ounce. Whoa. Whoa. There. 10, 14 ounce containers of grease in there. I don't, of course, need much more for this, but I've got another trailer, which they don't have as big hubs and axles as this one does, but they'll probably take, oh, maybe a tube and a bit anyways, in them. So figured, well, you know what, for 35 bucks, I'll just get a whole case of her. Wire. Ooh, got kind of squished. I bet you they got packaged with a whole bunch of them piled on top of each other. So, SCV20C2 should be it. Come on. Well, I'll have to figure that out. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. Anyways, we'll just re-lube this one up here again, give her some more. Okay, so let's get the cap off here again. We'll cut it. And that's coming out pretty good there now. Just give her one more swab here. We'll see how things are looking. Oh yeah, that should be lovely. I'm pretty happy with that, I think. All right. That'll do. That's all we needed, was just another couple little squirts of grease. Now, I just need this guy. And we'll let the jack down. There we go. All greasy. So this trailer has the same kind of hubs, not nearly as big though. Ooh, they got some kind of blue grease in them. They look like they're well greased though, so that's good. I probably will redo them again though. Because this does get a little bit of driving. And let's see this big tandem trailer here. Somebody was asking to do a video on all my trailers. Well, here you go. This one actually doesn't have. It's built into the actual cap, which is kind of different. So you can't kind of really tell what's going on inside there because I can't get that off. So right now, without tools. So I suppose that's kind of an older style, maybe. I don't know. I guess I don't know how that works. Just squishes right in, maybe. I don't know. So, but anyways, it's interesting that grease in this one was blue. Blue grease. But yeah, we'll have to maybe redo this one someday here, and probably that big one again too. This looks pretty good, but that one, the big fella, I don't know when it was done last. So yeah, now, there we go. Those are greased. I'd like to check the brakes out on this trailer too, but not likely today. But she's well lubed now. Should probably hook onto her and take her for a little tour to get them, you know, the grease moving around in there. But I think she'll be all right. Anywho, I got some front brakes for the truck here too to do. I think they're original on the front. I don't think when I bought it only had 42,000 on it. I think when we got it, or 46,000. They probably wouldn't have done brakes. I imagine they looked at them, oh yeah, they're fine. So I got some good coated rotors. He says, oh yeah, they'll still rust, but they'll last a lot longer than the normal ones. So look at the size of these freaking dinner plates. They're huge. That's 6. They're probably about maybe 10 or 11 inch. Well, actually, it might. I don't know if it gives you a size on them. Premium coated salt spray tested, longer rotor life and extended performance. They're about 130-40 bucks a piece, these things, but they're decent. So, but my goodness, they weigh probably about 40 pounds a piece. So that, and I got some nice pads too for them. They're what do you call it, for each side of the rotor too. There's an inside and an outside. So that's the pad. Pretty good. And some of you, I know, are probably going to say, oh, you should have got the drilled rotors, the drilled out rotors. I'm like, yeah, you know what happens to them? They look nice when they're new. Okay, let's actually, I can tell you the price of these in a second here. They're nice when they're new, but after you've driven them for a while, so normally they'll have like slots cut in them, you know, for cooling, and they actually drill holes through them, which I don't really agree with, because now you've lost part of your braking surface when you drill a hole through it. It's supposed to help circulate the air a little more. Well, you know what, There's vents here that go out. There's lots of airflow to keep things cool. Drilling a hole in your actual braking surface here, I don't think is a really good idea. Plus, after you've driven it for a while, it'll start building up with crud and stuff, and then you'll have a hole that's bunged up with stuff that your brakes will actually not brake onto anyways. So I don't see any point of getting the drilled rotors really myself. So okay, so what did we pay for brakes? Grand total was $359.25. It was $90 for the pads, the pad kit. And these, oh, the rotors weren't so bad, $108.99. So 2 of them at $108.99. So yeah, after taxes, $359.25. So we've got that job to do someday soon here. I got a little tube of toothpaste here for the lubricating everything. This is good for you know, where the edge of the pads go into the calipers and stuff, and it's good for the brake pins, for the sliding of the brake pins, which is inside the calipers, basically on the back side. They kind of go into here, but these I don't think are really bad, but something's not right. They're starting to, they're warpy. They go whoop, 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 as you stop, so it's really annoying. So I'm going to switch them. And not a huge big job. Pop the wheel off, of course. Pop the, depending on which way the flex line goes, pop the opposite bolt out, flip up the caliper, take off the pads, flip the caliper back down, just bolt it on loose, and then take off the whole bracket assembly, hang the caliper and all the whole bracket assembly up, pull your rotor off, put the new rotor on, put the bracket system back on, check the pins, of course, if they need lubed or cleaned or anything. They usually you're probably still okay, they'll probably still moving, but maybe they're starting to seize up a little bit, who knows. So we'll have to check them, and basically reassemble her, put the new pads on, squeeze the caliper closed, put the caliper back on, and you're about done. Pretty quick, pretty simple, pretty easy. We'll have to do those. The backs I think are fine. Funny thing was, I had this oil changed in this thing at Ford like a while ago, and they do like a 2,000 point inspection, right? And they're like, oh yeah, your brakes are still good, you still got, you know, 6 mil or whatever, 3 mil left. I'm like, okay. It's like, yeah, all the pins are good and everything. I'm like, how the frick would you know that unless you took the wheels off? You would have to take the wheels off and measure the brake, you know, the brake pads to see how much was left. It's like, how the frick would you know that just by looking at it? I'm like, wow, really? So anyways, I don't know. They must have some way of doing it, but somehow they knew too that the, you know, the brake pins were still lubed up and good and everything. I'm like, yeah, I kind of doubt you know that unless you took the wheel off, but whatever. Whatever have you. Like, you know, I'm not stupid. I know a little bit of stuff, and I know you pretty much have to take it apart to see if those are okay. So whatever, no biggie. It's kind of like why I like to do as much as my own work as I can. But anyways, yeah, I guess that's about her for today. We're gonna have to do this vent another day here. Replace the vent Dewey up. Where is it? Where are we? Here? Replace that. I've got her inside ready to go. I just have to basically get, oh, that's just hanging there from silicone right now, I do believe. Basically get up there and take the rest of them screws out. And then I've got, there's some of that stuff there. It's like a gooey stuff that goes underneath it. And they siliconed around it too, but technically you shouldn't probably really need to silicone the sides, just kind of the top. But anyways, well, maybe clean that off and re-silicone, I don't know. Look at my stickers. My stickers are starting to come off. That's not so good. Oh man. We'll just take that off, put a Billstmaxx sticker on there. I think maybe that'd be alright. Anyways, I'm gonna get rocking. We'll catch you later. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow on here. I don't know, we'll see. I do want to get this down and check the brakes. I gotta redo the brakes on the truck, so that might be actually the next video we're gonna do, is maybe redoing the front brakes on that. So, but anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a good day, and we shall catch you Probably tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching.